Alright, hey everyone! So this week we won't have a general meeting, but I'll be walking you guys through the experiment for this week for 3rd grade, which is squishy circuits. Also keep an eye out on the nude lipsticks. So, this is a picture of what we did last year. I just wanted to include it because I thought it was funny that we made it onto Google Images. And yeah, we'll talk about this part later. It's going to be a 2-part experiment. One starting with circuit boards and 2 playing with some conductive Play-Doh. So the first thing is materials. You'll be getting circuit boards, a bag of conductors and insulators, some LED lights, and again conducting Play-Doh. So we're going to start off with the discussion of what exactly is a circuit. So when you think of a circuit, you want to think of a circle. A closed loop means the circuit is complete, whereas the open loop means that the circuit is broken and there is no way for electricity to flow through the battery. So the analogy you might want to use is, have you ever ridden on a roller coaster, and what would happen if a section of the track were missing? So a roller coaster only works if the track is closed in a giant loop, and the cars can only make it to the end if this is closed. So just like these tracks, the circuits also need to be closed in order for electricity to flow through. Another thing we want to explore is the difference between a conductor and an insulator. So conductors are objects that allow electricity to flow through, and insulators are the opposite of that. They block electricity from flowing. It's optional whether or not you want to talk about resistance, because I think that's a little bit complex, but if you notice that your kids pick up on these sort of concepts pretty easily, then please feel free to. Another thing is talking about the parts of a circuit. So circuits are made up of an energy source, a load, and a wire. The battery is what supplies the power, a load is something that draws power from the battery, and a wire is like the track that we talked about in the roller coaster analogy. So for part 1, we're going to be talking about conductors and insulators. So the kids will be getting a bag of materials and a circuit board. These circuit boards are already going to be pre-made with the motor attached and everything, except there's going to be a circuit break. And this is where the kids are going to test out the different materials and insert them in the break to see which materials are conductors or insulators. So you'll be getting a bag of paper clips, pennies, pieces of paper, some wire, but feel free to bring anything that you think would be fun to test out as a conductor and insulator. So this is what the circuit board is essentially going to look like. It's not quite what ours looks like, but we're going to have a motor instead of the light bulb there, and there's going to be a break. And then for the fun part, the kids will be getting to play with conductive Play-Doh, and they're going to be trying to complete 3 challenges. So the first one is make the LED light up in a circuit. The second one is to make more than one LED light up, and the third is just come up with creative ways that you can make the LED light up. So what we did last year, or what someone did last year, was they made 2 little turtles and had the little antenna connecting, although I don't think turtles have antenna. Let's see. So one of the questions you're bound to get asked is, why doesn't the LED light up when you put 2 pieces of Play-Doh together, or like when the Play-Doh is touching? And that's because squishing the Play-Doh into one ball instead of 2 allows electricity to flow through that conductive material, and they want to take the easiest path, the easiest conductive path to the circuit, rather than the one that was already there, so the LED won't light up. It'll just go straight through the Play-Doh instead of the LED. And this is obviously an open circuit, so if you just stuck the LED to the Play-Doh, it would light up. So yeah, this is a pretty fun experiment for the kids. They'll get to be really hands-on with it, and they should have a lot of fun. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to post on Facebook or reach out to your SLs.